Hello everyone and welcome to Polkadot World News. Here we are again with lots of energy. I'm very excited to tell you all about what has been happening in the ecosystem during the last week. So if you're ready, fasten your seatbelts because we are off and running. We start this week's newsletter with a review of some of the news from the latest Polkadot Roundup. Last week, we told you about Origin Trail, an ecosystem that organizes humanity's most important knowledge assets and the world's first decentralized knowledge graph. Well, the Sustainable Medicines Partnership has decided to use Origin Trail through the creation of knowledge assets to make its knowledge contribute to making medicines more accessible and sustainable. The partnership includes companies such as AstraZeneca, Google, or Pfizer. Bifrost Finance announces a new cross-chain functionality in its wallet. Users will now be able to easily exchange BNC, Bifrost native token, and ASTR, Astra's native token, in direct transfers between the two chains. GameDAO, which is building a hub in Polkadot to connect game creators, players, investors, and publishers, announced its partnership with AEX1 to find new ways to improve sustainability in esports. Will the future of esports be on the blockchain? We think so. Unique Network has released a video explaining the use cases and functionality of nested NFTs, which allows developers to create unique customer experience by tailoring projects. And as expected, this week we also have news from Argentina. The Polkadot Blockchain Academy continues, and with it, the events and activities. On Wednesday, the second edition of Open Nights was held, and the Buenos Aires Law School once again opened its doors to host an evening of talks, music, and much more, in which attendees were able to learn firsthand about the experience of the Academy's students and participate in various activities. Unfortunately, they had to tell us about it because it was a bit far from us. And continuing with the Polkadot Blockchain Academy, don't forget the side event next Tuesday 31st, where Robert Habermeyer, co-founder of Polkadot, and Sean Tabrizi, core-developer of Polkadot, will be in Buenos Aires talking about the future of the network and everything that is coming in 2023. In this case, those of us who can't attend are in luck because, like the previous side event, it will be broadcast via streaming. As we anticipated last week, the Polkadot Hackathon Europe kicked off on Wednesday 25th. Throughout the 3 weeks that it will last, we will be telling you all the news as they happen. For now, Subsocial has announced that it has joined the hackathon with 4 challenges. If you are a developer and you are interested in building on Web3, don't miss the opportunity to participate and be eligible for thousands of dollars in prizes. To commemorate the first anniversary of the Parachains, the official Polkadot website has made a review of this journey up to the present day. We start with DeFi, a sector with a lot of projects that have managed to get their slot in Polkadot. The first 3 DeFi blockchains started incorporating in December 2021. These were Acala, Parallel, and Clover Finance. By March, there were already a total of 5 DeFi parachains, with the addition of Composable Finance and Centrifuge. Also in March, HydraDX, a next-generation decentralized exchange, Interlay, which helps DeFi users get more out of Bitcoin, and Equilibrium, an all-in-one platform with a wide range of DeFi services, were added. In June, Polkadot welcomed Polkadex, a DEX with secure high-frequency transactions, Conversation, a cross-chain crowdfunding platform, Totem, a decentralized accounting protocol, and OAK Network, which brought sophisticated transaction automation to Web3. In November, OmniBTC became the newest DeFi parachain so far to begin its journey on Polkadot. Their main product, the Dollar Protocol, connects and integrates DEX and bridges, enabling cross-chain transactions. Attention news! The trailer of Ayuno Avatars is now available.
Legends are born from sacrifice, forged in battle. And from the ashes, one ruler arises.
Actually, the trailer is absolutely amazing, so don't miss out the opportunity to watch it full. The Sora card is just around the corner. It will be the first means of directly linking decentralized and traditional finance. With this card, crypto assets can be exchanged from a self-custodial wallet to fiat and vice versa in just a few seconds. and provides a gateway between the fiduciary sector and the entire Polkadot and Kusama ecosystem. The Sora card will initially be available for Euro use on the MasterCard network and will be expanded to pounds and dollars at a later stage. It is expected to be available for application in early February. The Giant project has been added to Parachains.info. Giant turns bandwidth into a digital asset by creating liquid markets for bandwidth on the blockchain. Moonriver won Kusama's 67th auction, allowing it to renew its slot and continue to operate as a parachain without interruption. The Moonbeam Foundation has been responsible for self-funding this slot lease extension. A notable case in point for parachain slots this week at Kusama is Integrity, which also extended the lease time of its Kusama slot, but in this case through a Parathread offer and an XCM slot exchange. Previously, this could only be done through governance, so this is a pioneering process. As for the Polkadot network, Kylie Network is now the official owner of the 25th Parachain slot, and it did it by becoming the third project in the history of Polkadot Parachains to exceed the maximum bid limit. Congratulations! Important governance news. Referendum number 79 raises a proposal that would affect validators' earnings and would also have an effect on staking rewards. This proposal, carried by Con Studio, calls for adjusting the minimum validator commission rate from 3% to 10% and asks nominators to divert 1.36% of their APY. Therefore, current yields of 18.88% would become 17.52%. If you are staking your KSM or have a validator node, feel free to participate in the vote as this affects you. That's all for today, friends. If you liked it, hit the like button and subscribe to the channel. We'll be back next week to tell you all the news from the ecosystem. Thanks for being there.